I know you don't want to hear this, but that feeling of never having enough, even if you have more than you've ever had in your entire life, is your body remembering when you didn't have it. And what it's trying to do is keep you safe. So what you have to do is reprogram your subconscious mind in order to get the love of your life, to get the money and make the money you're supposed to make, to have the success that you know you're meant to have, to get the opportunities, to get the promotion, to have blessings on blessings on blessings on you over and over and over again. You are going to have to conquer this thing. And I'm going to share with you in this video. It's your favorite Dr. Honey, Dr. Faith Abraham, and welcome back to our channel. I know my voice is still healing. I don't want to strain it, but when it's back, it's going to be back. So just pray for me because I really want to do my thing. So listen, let's talk about this thing as quickly as possible. I had a client recently who reached out to me, and she was saying how she realizes that she keeps attracting the wrong type of men, and the wrong type of men keep coming to her. And so I was like, that's interesting. I said, why don't you tell me, like, why are they the wrong type of men? Like, what's going on? What are their traits? What are their characteristics? So she proceeds to tell me, the type of men that they are, and they're just not who she wants and who she deserves to be with. And I totally agree. And it's not the 666 combo. You know the 666, right? 6-pack, 6 figures, 6 feet tall. Oof. So she wants him to be fine so she can be attracted to him, of course. However, those aren't her requirements. And so, as we were talking about it, one of the things that we realized is that oftentimes our subconscious thought is tied into ways of old, things of old, situations and experiences of old that have been locked within us. Now, our conscious mind, our awake mind, does not realize that we have these thoughts and these memories that carry, let's call it a weight. They carry weight in the invisible realm, in the spirit realm, okay? But it is locked within us in our subconscious. One of those type of experiences that I hear a lot of from my clients is like when they will say, oh, he said that I would never find another love like him, or I said I would never love again after the breakup. And because of all of the emotion that went behind that statement and all of the emotion that was in the atmosphere when that statement was made or said, our subconscious thought says, it grabs a hold of it and it says, oh, okay, got it. And it locks it in. Again, our conscious mind doesn't recall this, doesn't really remember, right? But our subconscious mind says, I'm here to protect you. You said you would never love again like you loved him, and you keep looking for these men and trying to date and looking for the love of your life, but we already agreed that you would never find that type of love again. And so now, every time you get into a relationship, your subconscious kicks in and says, nope, he got to go. She got to go. This is not safe. This is not what we want. This goes against the promise, the covenant, the agreement that we made. What also can happen, and it kind of just depends on how you're wired, but what can also happen is you attract and draw in those type of people, not because that's who you are, but because there is a subconscious attraction to that person because you're trying to relive your childhood so that you can see if you can fix it. So you can see if the man or the woman of the past that you wanted to stay, that you wanted to make it work with, and this could even go as far as your mom, your dad, an old flame, an old love can go that far. And you continue to attract these certain types of people and draw these certain types of people in because subconsciously you're trying to relive your childhood and see if you can make your life different, make the person that you missed out on different, change the situation or the circumstance in the now, and your subconscious is actually reliving the past. Again, it depends on how you're wired, how things work with you, your thought processes, your emotions, if you're empathetic, you're introvert, not like a lot of those different things. But what I want to tell you and what I want to show you is you could absolutely do some work. I don't know your individual situation, so I can't say, but we all can do work. We can all become better versions of ourselves, yes. But also understand too that if you haven't gotten the love of your life that you want, you're not getting those type of quality of people that you want to date and thereby marry, there could be a subconscious resistance that is going on that you must address. Now, of course, how do you address it? Number one is always going to be to take it to God and be honest with yourself. Like, this is what's going on. This is what I'm seeing. And you know good and well, this ain't how it's supposed to be, dog. Like, what's really going on? That's how I get into it with him. But no, you just have that conversation. However you talk to him, however you guys' dialogue is, have that conversation and be open. See if you end up having a dream. See if you end up getting a prophetic word. You may end up having situations and circumstances where you end up going to grab coffee and having a conversation with a stranger. But that conversation sparked something and revealed something to you that you forgot or you didn't even realize was stored within your subconscious memory bank. Number two is be honest with yourself. What do you say? How do you behave? What are the type of emotional cocktail that you serve yourself when it comes to a breakup, when it comes to how things went in your last relationship? Because this is going to give you insight into what your subconscious thought may be holding on to, and thereby you're seeing in your life over and over again. Then number three is do the subconscious work. Once you realize, okay, I do have a tendency to wear my heart on my sleeve. I do have a tendency to have relationships where they remind me of my absent father. They remind me of my motherless mother. They remind me of my angry father, my angry mother. And if it went the way I wanted it to go with this particular person, this is how it would be, so always comparing yourself to that person or comparing your relationship with that past relationship. So do the subconscious work. I do have a free Reprogram Your Mind, Reprogram Your Life. This is not just for your business. It's also for your love life. It's for your money. It's for your relationships, like even platonic relationships. All of these things can go back to your subconscious thought and what is in your subconscious mind. 90% of everything, the thoughts that we have, the ways that we think, the ways that we behave, our beliefs, our values are stored in our subconscious thought. The way that you empower yourself and use the gift that God gave us, which is our brain, is to reprogram it intentionally so that you can start getting the results that you actually desire. So check the description box, check the comment section. I should have a link there so that you can grab that free course that I created for you and use that to your advantage. Now, I do have some clients who really like to deep dive and go deeper into that, and we do one-on-one work. Absolutely fine. But just know that what you may be experiencing right now is not a forever thing. It'll only be forever if you decide not to do the work. And remember, healing, deliverance is the children's bread. So God will reveal and show you what you need to know so that you can get the results that He already has intended and set up for you. Let me know in the comment section if this makes sense, if this resonates with you. I do have another video loaded up, ready to go for you. So make sure you check it out, and I will see you in the next video.